In this podcast, Ben Shapiro discusses the escalating tensions in the Middle East and criticizes Joe Biden's approach to foreign policy in the region. He begins by addressing the recent drone strike by Iranian Proxy forces on a U.S. military base in Jordan, which resulted in the deaths of 3 U.S. service members and the injury of 34 others. Shapiro argues that this attack is a direct result of Biden's appeasement-oriented strategy towards Iran, which has emboldened Iranian proxy forces to become more aggressive. Shapiro criticizes Biden's approach to the Middle East, stating that his efforts to appease Iran and reorient away from alliances with countries like Saudi Arabia and Israel have only led to increased aggression from Iranian proxy forces. He argues that Biden's reluctance to confront Iran directly has allowed the situation to escalate, leading to more attacks on American forces and allies in the region. Shapiro calls for a more assertive approach to dealing with Iranian aggression, suggesting that the U.S. should consider targeted military actions to deter further attacks. He argues that the U.S. has the capability to disrupt Iranian military assets and proxy forces without directly engaging in a full-scale war with Iran. Shapiro also criticizes Biden for appointing individuals sympathetic to the Palestinian cause to key positions in his administration, suggesting that this has influenced his approach to the Middle East. He points to the appointment of Maher al-Battar, a former Palestinian UNRWA official, as director of NS intelligence, as an example of Biden's misguided approach to the region. Shapiro continues by addressing the ongoing crisis at the U.S.-Mexico border, highlighting the Biden administration's policies as a major contributing factor. He criticizes the administration for its handling of the border, pointing out that the policies have led to a surge in illegal immigration and a lack of border security. He emphasizes that the situation is a result of bad foreign policy decisions and calls for stronger border enforcement measures. Shapiro also discusses the Biden administration's approach to immigration and asylum, pointing out that the administration has reversed key policies implemented by the Trump administration, such as the Remain in Mexico policy. He argues that the current approach has led to a significant increase in illegal border crossings and poses a threat to national security. Shapiro delves into the legal challenges faced by former President Donald Trump, particularly in New York, where the Attorney General is seeking significant financial penalties against him. He highlights the efforts to bankrupt Trump and suggests that the goal is to make him so toxic that he becomes unelectable. Shapiro expresses concern about the impact of these legal challenges on Trump's political future. Shapiro also discusses his collaboration with rapper Tom MacDonald on the song Facts, which has become the #1 song in America, according to iTunes. He emphasizes the importance of the song's message and its relevance to current social and political issues. Shapiro highlights the song's lyrics, which address controversial topics such as gender identity, race, and political correctness. He also mentions his own involvement in the song, emphasizing the meritocracy of the music industry and the importance of speaking to a beat in order to rap.